to Ozempic or to not Ozempic or Wegovy, all of the GLP-1 treatments that everyone seems to be on everywhere you look. These are the ones that are making everybody turn into a skinny mini. But it turns out it's not just changing the shape of our bodies, but it's actually changing many different parts of society, from the grocery store to fast food chains to the fashion industry and so much more. Dr. Joe Schwarcz, who is the host of The Dr. Joe Show, Sundays at 3 p.m. right here on CJAD 800, and director of the McGill Office for Science and Society, is joining us. Dr. Joe, thanks so much for taking the time.
Hi.
Okay, let's talk about this, because we know that the GLP-1 agonists, as they're called, they're reducing body size. Okay, we can see it. There's something called the Ozempic face now. But you're also saying, Dr. Joe, that it's changing what we're actually eating. Can you explain that? Is it at the grocery store? Is it at the fast food? Where?
Yeah, it's changing many things. Well, the first thing, to get clear is that these things really do work. You lose body mass. But the issue is that you're not only losing fat mass, you're also losing protein mass. And because you're eating less, you're also eating less protein. So what it has changed is emphasis on high-protein foods. So grocery stores, for example, now are featuring even what they call GLP-1 friendly products.
Really?
And these will be ones that are especially fortified with protein. And it also is very interesting, they do market surveys on these things, is that the people who are on these medications are eating more fruits and vegetables and are eating fewer frozen pizzas, fewer French fries, etc., which is also understandable, because one of the consequences of using the GLP-1 agonist is that food does not leave the stomach as quickly and traverse into the intestine.
Is that why, Dr. Joe, the people who take it say sometimes they feel sick to their stomach a little bit? Is that what it is?
Absolutely. So the food builds up in the stomach, and that can make you nauseous. And of course, it is the fatty foods that do that. So people will start eating more fruits and vegetables, which of course is a good thing to do in any case. Now, interestingly enough, there's also been changes in the clothing market, because as people lose weight, they also have to change their wardrobe. So now they're producing more GLP-1 friendly clothes, which means
so smaller clothes.
Smaller clothes. And it also has had, believe it or not, an impact on the alcohol beverage industry, quite significant, because one thing that these GLP-1 agonists do is reduce cravings. And they reduce cravings not only for food, they reduce other cravings too, for alcohol, for tobacco, which of course is a good thing. But the alcohol reduction has been pretty significant. And over the last year, statistics show that people who are on these medications have consumed 14.5% less alcohol, I think is a good thing, because
of course, for the health benefits. But Dr. Joe, can you explain to us how that works exactly? So you take this, and it sends a signal to your brain to explain
to require less of everything that's pleasurable. And basically, that's
so
what
less of everything that's pleasurable. Okay.
So you don't want to drink. You don't want to drink as much. You don't want to eat as many foods. And also because of the indigestion that it can cause, people are buying more probiotics. And probiotics are designed to aid digestion. Also, sales of anti-nausea medications have gone up, because you get nauseous from the stomach being too full. And one really surprising thing, believe it or not, has been over the last year a very significant increase in pregnancy test kits.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to know about this, because I thought that was like an urban legend, right? Because you said it's getting rid of everything pleasurable, but not everything, because all these ladies are getting pregnant.
Not everything. and maybe because they are losing so much weight, the activity becomes easier to do. There's less baggage in the way.
Dr. Joe. But is it true that you can get, so what is it, affect birth control, or it makes you a little bit more excitable? What's happening?
Well, the story is that it actually can boost fertility, although I'm not sure that really has been scientifically shown. I think what really is happening is that people have a better body image when they have lost weight, and that caters to more such activity.
Dr. Joe, I just want to ask you, because and forgive my ignorance on this, because we see the ads for this on all the American stations, et cetera. But in Canada, who can actually get this? I mean, because this used to be a treatment for diabetes, right? And
It originally was a treatment of diabetes, and actually the weight loss was noticed as a side effect of the treatment.
Right. But in Canada, if you don't have diabetes, you can just walk up to your doctor and say, I want to lose weight. Give me this, put me on it?
Not exactly. You have to talk them into it.
Okay.
Because they are allowed to prescribe it, but they have to justify the prescription. So they have to say that the patient is at some sort of risk, usually cardiac risk, because of the excess weight, and then they can prescribe it.
So it still should be for people technically who are considered, who have a certain problem with obesity, right?
Yes. But of course, people are walking into doctors' offices demanding, that they be prescribed this to lose weight, which is becoming a real problem because, as I said, we know for sure that these drugs are effective. But this is really indicated for someone who needs to lose 50, 60 pounds.
50 pounds, wow.
Yeah, not for the Hollywood starlet who wants to lose 5 pounds to get into the bikini. That's not what this is meant for, because there are risks with it, as there are with any medication. And the major risk is, as I said, the slowing down of transfer of food from the stomach to the intestine. And sometimes that can stop totally. There's something called paralysis, associated with that.
Really?
And that can be an emergency situation. So these things should not be prescribed haphazardly. Another industry, interestingly enough, that has felt the effects of this is the casino industry.
What? How?
Yeah, because as I said, just the way that it cuts down on craving for tobacco, for alcohol, it also somehow cuts down on craving for gambling.
This is so interesting to me because, they talk about addiction, that it's a mental illness. So that the brain is wired to sort of continue to seek that extra something, whether it's gambling, drugs, sex, whatever. So do we know anything about how it's affecting that part of the brain and yet telling you to stop eating? Is it all interconnected?
We don't know yet, but somehow I think it must be affecting dopamine serotonin system. And there's intensive research on that now. But, you have to remember that the use of these GLP-1 agonists in such an extreme fashion as we're seeing now is a relatively new phenomenon. So there's still a great deal of active research, that needs to be done on how to try to eliminate the nausea, the vomiting that comes with it. And, how to make sure that people are getting enough protein in their diet. There's also an interesting side effect that has been noted, which is hair loss.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
So you're thin but bald.
Yeah, not a welcome thing. And so hair growth products have also significantly increased in size over the last couple of years.
Wow, it's crazy. It's like mad science because it's so nascent right now, right? It's been taken out of its original use, and we're kind of it's a wait and see, to see where this goes.
We keep finding out new things. For example, there's pretty good evidence now that it reduces the risk of heart disease. And more than just what you would expect from the loss of weight.
Wow!
So there's something else going on as well. So it's an interesting phenomenon. The prices will come down, of course, as the demand increases, but they will never be. I should never say never. I don't know, but in the near future, they're not like to be super cheap because it is a very expensive production process.
Yeah, and also the people who have diabetes still very much need their supply.
Absolutely.
Dr. Joe, we've run out of time. It was such a pleasure chatting with you. We had a couple laughs in there as well. Take good care, and I'm sure we'll chat again very soon.
Thanks.
Pride is like love. You feel it in your heart. iHeartRadio, Canada's #1 streaming app for radio and podcasts, including iHeart Pride Canada, your favorite hits, and must-have party bangers, plus personalized and curated playlists like Back in the Day Pride.
Come together, celebrate love.
Take Pride with you, anytime, anywhere. Just ask your smart speaker to play iHeart Pride Canada. Stream us on your phone or listen now at iHeartRadio.ca.